So these are some explanations from the Guardians. This is some information that the Guardians have shared with me. This video is just going deeper on some of the themes that I talk about. This was a video for my certification for the course on the Akashic Records, but I was guided to share it on YouTube as maybe someone needs this information, and I also like to have these videos on YouTube, so I know the information is here. So, uh, this is the first one is about physically traveling by using ships like spacecraft and not a Merkaba. Okay, so this is what the Guardians said, which is that you can only travel to a planet or star system by using this spacecraft from the Earth to a planet or a star system that is in the same Stargate. Okay, this is at the universal level, which means that in this case, for example, from the Earth, you can travel physically to Alpha Centauri from the Earth, and you can travel to the moon, but not farthest than that. You can't travel to star systems that are on higher dimensions, okay, or in different stargates. But at a galactic level, which are the celestial bodies that are part of the solar system, you can travel between some different stargates. You can visit some of the celestial bodies, okay? But they still need to be close, though. Uh, then also keep in mind that if you travel on ships, on spacecraft, you are only going to perceive parts of planets or star systems that are vibrating at a similar rate. Like you are only going to perceive life force that is on the first density or dimensions 1, 2, and 3, for example. Uh, that is why if you travel from the third dimensional Earth, you will perceive life force on Alpha Centauri, while if you travel from the Earth in the fifth dimension from Tara, you will perceive life forms on the Pleiades, for example. And this is what people that are, that want to travel don't understand. Okay. Then, about our perception of beings, if we are perceiving a being as a being from a different dimension, we are going to see that being in its specific light. Because remember that each dimension out of 12 is associated with a specific color. So, for example, we often perceive beings in blue or indigo, and there is a reason for that. If we were to see beings on its own world or reality, we will see them in its own authentic life force expression. Then about ET beings that are not part of the 12 stargates. So remember, we have 12 stargates, and then certain star systems are associated with one stargate. And this is not for because of physical closeness, okay? This is for a similar vibrational rate. They have to be a match in that in order to be part of the same stargate. We all have aspects on each of the 12 stargates, but not all the star systems that we know about are associated with a stargate. So we all have aspects on the 12 stargates, but not in all the star systems that are outside of that, like Cassiopeia, for example. And when I say that we all have aspects in the 12 dimensions, that is valid if we see that from the perspective from the earth as angelic humans, but also at the universal level perspective. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this content, subscribe to this channel. You can also join my certification in the Cosmic Akashic Records. And thank you so much for being here today.